One of the most powerful drugs in human history was discovered because a scientist accidentally got high at work. It's 1943, Switzerland. A chemist named Albert Hofmann is studying fungus that grows on rye bread, ergot, and he creates a compound number 25, LSD-25. For a few years, no one cared about it. Then one day, he accidentally absorbs a tiny amount through his skin. And suddenly, walls are breathing, colors are exploding, reality is melting. 3 days later, he intentionally takes 250 micrograms and rides his bicycle home. This actually became known as the bicycle day. He later wrote he felt like he was leaving his body. Imagine inventing something so powerful, you need to bike home through another dimension. And by the 1950s, it was legally sold by Sandoz Laboratories under the name Dilsid. More than 40,000 patients were given LSD in clinical settings between 1950 to 1965. 1,000 plus scientific papers were published. It was studied for depression, PTSD, alcoholism. One 1960 study showed nearly 50% reduction in alcohol misuse after LSD-assisted therapy. This was mainstream psychiatry. But then in 1960, things took a U-turn. Advent of counterculture, music festivals, and people turning on, tuning in, dropping out. You know what I mean. The US government panicked. By 1968, LSD became illegal. Research stopped almost overnight. From a medical tool to stop. In fact, CIA once secretly tested LSD in a program called MK Ultra. Some people were dosed without knowing. One scientist reportedly jumped out of the window days later. LSD started scaring governments. And fast forward to today. We are again in a psychedelic research renaissance. Johns Hopkins, Imperial College of London, modern trials show up to 67% reduction in depression symptoms after assisted therapy. LSD studies show promise for anxiety and end-of-life distress. Over 300 plus active clinical trials are happening globally on psychedelics right now. The same molecule that was once banned is now back in clinical labs. LSD, which started as fungus, turned into medical breakthrough, back to cultural rebellion, got banned, and now it might reshape psychiatry again. History is not repeating, it's tripping. Would you have tried LSD in 1950s when it was legal and prescribed by doctors? Comment below.